चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालये कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तन्भक्ताय नमो नमः। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुवरं श्रीरूपानुगप्रवरं व्रजरसरसिकं च निरायनं तं प्रपन्नम्। श्रीगुरुचरणं वन्दे रमणपृष्ठाय भूतले रूपानुगभक्तिदं च कृपामूर्ति नारायणम्। सेवकुञ्ज विजय रम्ये गोवर्धना गिरौ सदा Radha Kunde Rasanande Tat Tat Seva Pradayakam Gurung Narayanakyam Tam Vande Vinoda Prishtakam Yat Parasmiti Matrena Damodara Prasidati Vanchakalpatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauratvishe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindha Dinabandha Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanusute Devi Pranamami Haripriya Bhaktya Vihina Parar Lakshay Kshiptascha Kamarita Ranga Madhya Kripamayi Tvam Sharanam Prapanna Vrinde Namaste Charanarvindam Bhajami Radham Arvinda Netram Smarami Radham Madhura Smitasyam Vadami Radham Karuna Bharadram Tato Manyasti Gatir Nakapi Tvai Vasmi Najivami Tvaya Vina Iti Vigyaya Radhe Tvam Nayamam Charanantike Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. First of all, offer my sister Galandra Pranam, Thousand times glory to Shri Paramaraja, Tam Guru Padma, Vishnu Pada, Sotra Shri Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Narayan Goswami Maharaj, Gurudev. Secondly, offer my sister Galandra Pranam, Thousand times glory to Shri Rupanu Gauri Guru Varga. Offer my sister Galandra Pranam, and Thousand Vaishnava Vaishnavis. Continuing with our reading of Sri Damodara Sakam. Verse 4. Varam deva moksham na moksha vadhimva na chanyam rineham varesha ratiha idam te vapurnata gopala balam sadame manas avirastam kimanye. O supremely effulgent and playful divinity, I do not ask you for freedom from mortal suffering, the fourth of human woes, nor do I ask for the ultimate limit of freedom, residence in Vaikuntha, the abode of extraordinary concentrated happiness, nor do I seek any other benediction from you, even attaining bhakti characterized by Shravan, Kirtan, etc. Even though as the supreme benefactor, you can easily grant all benedictions. O Lord of my life, may your beautiful form as Bal Gopal, a little cowherd boy in Braj, always remain visible within my heart. I have no use for any benediction other than this. Digdarshani Tika Bhavanubha. Otherwise, Sanatana Goswami's Tika. It's been translated by Srila Param Gurudev. Up until this point, Sri Satyavat Muni has been praising Sri Bhagavan by describing the supremacy of his unique characteristics. Now in verse 4, beginning with Varam, and in verse 5, Sri Satyavat Muni begins to pray to obtain his most cherished object. O Deva means either O supremely effulgent divinity or O Lord who always loves to perform certain charming pastimes. Here Vara Ishak Api means even though you can grant any benediction, I do not ask you for freedom from mortal suffering, moksha, the ultimate goal among the four goals of human life. That is dharma, artha, kama, moksha. I don't even want this liberation. Beyond the attainment of ordinary moksha is the attainment of the utmost limit of moksha, residence in your transcendental abode, Sri Vaikuntha Loka. Topmost form of mukti is what? To achieve this Salokyam mukti. It's higher than Sayuja, merging into Brahman, being free from all mundane. Is to go to Vaikuntha. Why the happiness there is and it is not obstructed by any kind of the problems and suffering that are in this material world. It's a complete transcendental place. But I don't even want to go to Vaikuntha. That abode is comprised of unending concentrated bliss. I do not even ask you for residence in Vaikuntha, nor do I ask for anyancha. The words anyancha, others also, can be understood to mean either the other benediction attained by performing the celebrated ninefold system of devotional service, Navada Bhakti, beginning with the process of Shravanam, hearing about the personality of Godhead, or simply any other attainment generally considered worth asking for or considered superior by others. In other words, I don't want any kind of form of benediction. I don't want anything for myself. Rather, what is he praying for here? However, considering the word iha in this place, the meaning is because I am in Vrindavan, I do not have the slightest desire to accept all these benedictions. So, in the footnote, it's been explained that in verse 3 of the Digdarshana Tika, it was said that among the limbs of bhakti which are required for all devotees, I pray to perform only one special limb of bhakti, that is Vandana. Therefore it said that Shatat Punapremastastam Shata Vritti Vande. He prayed, I want this Vandana, I want to be able to glorify you. I glorify you in this way. So in verse 3 he prayed for this Vandana, his ability to express his adoration for Bhagavan. I do not pray for knowledge of Sri Bhagavan's opulence or anything else. Now in this stanza, it has been said that even the above mentioned limbs of bhakti such as Shravan, Kirtan and Vandan and so forth are also not desirable. The meaning is that from the perspective of gradated excellence, the spurti of Sri Bhagavan's beautiful form within the heart, as revealed only in Vrindavan, is a superior sadhya. In other words, now he's directly desiring Bhagavan. He's not desiring for the process to achieve Bhagavan. Now he's directly praying, oh Bhagavan. He wants that spurti of Bhagavan to manifest, Gopala Balam, for him to manifest in his heart. The word iha is also related to the latter half of the verse. Here, the progressive superiority of the three benedictions is self-evident. The Uttarakhanda of Brihad Bhagavatam clearly explains the superiority of residence in Vaikuntha Loka over moksha. So here, in the footnote, it is continuing saying that previously Sri Satyavat Muni resolved to perform sadhana of Vaidhi Bhakti, characterized by Shravan and so forth. However, in this verse, even the above said Vaidhi sadhana is being discarded because it is devoid of the intense eagerness to serve Krishna, which eventually results in a spurti of his beautiful form. So how do we get spurti of Bhagavan? By intense eagerness. And Vaidhi Bhakti doesn't have that greed, that longing is not there. Sri Satyavat, why? Because Vaidhi Bhakti is performed out of a sense of duty or fear. Sri Satyavat Muni has been offered this special prayer through Kirtan Bhakti, saturated by intense attachment and eagerness to serve. That is Raganuga Bhakti. In order to bring about the sadhya of perpetually seeing such spurti of Bhagavan's beautiful form within the heart. This is because without mercy of Bhagavan, such a spurti will never occur. So in the Brihad Bhagavatamrita, it mentioned here that the Uttarakhanda Bhagavatam clearly explains the superiority of residence in Vaikuntha or moksha. So Bharamudeva has added this verses here. Vaikuntham durlabam muktai sandranand chidatmakam niskama tu tat bhakto labante sadhya vatat. Those who perform bhajan of Bhagavan Shri Krishna devoid of any personal motive, Nishkam Bhaktas, immediately achieve the abode of Vaikuntha. That means even by just performing Nishkam Bhakti, you will achieve Vaikuntha. That abode of Vaikuntha is the embodiment of concentrated happiness, and it is made of transcendental cognizance. In other words, it is the concentrated embodiment of Brahma, absolute reality, in his aspect of transcendental consciousness. That abode of Vaikuntha is rarely achieved even by liberated personalities. The deep meaning here is that those who propound oneness with Absolute and arrogantly regard themselves as liberated souls can never attain that abode. Those so-called mukshu, those people who consider themselves liberated, they may attain Sayuja Mukti. But it's not so easy to go to Vaikuntha. But for devotee, Vaikuntha Gati is very easy. So that Namavas, Hoida Hoita Mukti Tuchafal. Chant one Namavas, you can go directly to Vaikuntha. It's that easy. Liberation becomes moksha, moksha is very insignificant for a devotee to take shelter of bhakti. Especially someone develops pure devotion, Mahabhakti, then what he cannot achieve. Yatra Shri Krishna Padabja Sakshat Seva Sukam Sada Bahura Nubhavantaste Ramante Dhikritatmitam. In Vaikuntha, the devotees who are free from all hankering, Nishkam Bhaktas, perpetually experience the variegated happiness of directly serving Shri Krishna's lotus feet. By performing various pastimes with him, they become immersed in an ocean of bliss. The happiness resulting from Sri Bhagavan's service is the concentrated form of supreme bliss. Compared to this, the Amrit, the nectar of immortality, or the happiness of liberation seems extremely insignificant. So, Sanatana Goswami in his Brihad Bhagavatam is clearly defining and glorifying the process of devotion bhakti, and as far superior to any other process. And the different goals that can be achieved. How achieving Vaikuntha is much superior to attaining liberation. But later he'll also describe that even going to Vaikuntha, this is very insignificant compared to the happiness of serving Bhagavan in one's constitutional position. So, the superiority of residence in Vaikuntha over moksha was just explained. Maybe my book is on. Must be some editing mistake, but no. The paragraph just starts from in the middle of the paragraph. No lead up to it. It's very strange. Check, but no, the page numbers are correct. Maybe it's just printing mistake. The paragraph just starts. And the performance of Navara Bhakti, the celebrated ninefold system of devotional service beginning with Shavanam, is even superior to that. This is also described in the following verse from Srimad Bhagavatam. Maybe it's supposed to be capital. But generally in English, the sentence never starts with and, but anyhow. Kamam bhava sabhijina nirayeshu nastak cheto livad yari nute parayo rameta vachas chanus tulasi vad yari te angri shobha puryeta te guna yari karna ranran. Shri Sanat Kumar and Nada Kumar has prayed, O Lord, if because of the offense we made by cursing your devotees, Jai Vijay, we have to take birth in an extremely condemned species or even in hell, no harm. As long as our hearts and minds, like bees, are immersed in relishing the sweetness of serving your lotus feet, our words are made beautiful by glorifying you, just as tulasi leaves are beautified when they are offered at your feet. And our ears are eternally filled with descriptions of all your transcendental qualities. Then we do not care about where we take birth. In other words, may we eternally have the fortune of hearing Shavan and singing Kirtan about you. This statement specifically demonstrates that regardless of where one resides, as a result of his actions, even if he resides in hell, once he has attained final perfection or prema bhakti, by appropriately performing the limbs of Navada Bhakti such as Shravan, he always experiences the fulfillment of residing in Vaikuntha. Therefore it is said, Jaikana Vaishnavgan, Saikana Vrindavan. Where the Vaishnavas are, that place is Vrindavan. We heard Babaji Maharaj told Prabhupada, never go to Calcutta, this Khalistan. Never make disciples and never associate with anyone. These 3 orders. As soon as Babaji Maharaj left, the first thing he did, he went to Calcutta. And there he began initiating so many people. Then people said, how is it possible? He disobeying his Gurudev's order. But Prabhupada thought, wherever I go, I'm carrying Babaji Maharaj with me. And he is Mahabhagavad. Jaikana Vaishnavgan, Saikana Vrindavan. Wherever Babaji Maharaj is, that place is Vrindavan. And I'm not initiating anyone. Prabhupada said, Dasasmi, I am your Das. You see, everyone has his Guru. This is a real, you can understand here from his actions what is Trinadapi Sunichana. Trinadapi Sunichana is it's not just a phrase or a verse that we quote, throw around for our convenience. They're feeling like that. I'm more humble than a blade of grass. And all these Vaishnavas, they're like my gurus. And he never associated with anyone because he was only associating with his guru and his orders. He only went there for one reason, to fulfill his Gurudev's Manavishta, that is to distribute this prem that Mahaprabhu came to give. This prem dharma. Therefore, Babaji Maharaj, Prabhupada never disobeyed any form or other. Here, so wherever the Vaishnavas are, that place is Vrindavan Dham. Doesn't matter where. Bhakti Thakur he prays that Swargavan Niraya. Whether I am in Swarga, whether I am in hell, doesn't matter. Tava Bhakti, Rava Bhakti, I only want one thing, I want devotion unto your lotus feet. It's the mood of the devotee. Wherever they can perform their devotional service, that place is for them Vrindavan. Wherever the Vaishnavas, wherever Guru desires them to be, for them that is Prabhu Datta Desh. That is the place that my Guru has given me. That place is superior. We think, no, I want to be nearby Guru, I want to be always with him. Externally you may be, so many flies also in Guru's room, sitting there. When Guru sleeps and mosquitoes and flies, they come and sit on his body. Then they are getting the benefit of associating him. What? They're not getting anything. So you think, I'll be with Guru, I'll be in the temple always with him. But you may be so near, externally so close, but your heart is separated. You're so far away. Because you are independently desiring this. Therefore, wherever Guru desires, wherever Vaishnava desire, that place for you is perfection. That is the best. Shri Krishna may have asked, if you do not want any of these benedictions, then what is it that you do want? To this question, the sage replies, O Master, may your Bal Gopal form in Vrindavan, which I have just described, always remain manifest within my heart. Although you are present as the Super Soul, the omniscient witness in the cave-like hearts of all beings, kindly remain manifest in my heart in such a way that you seem to be appearing directly in front of me. And in that way, reveal to me the beauty of your entire form. He wants the spurti of this Bal Gopal. As though Krishna is personally addressing his devotee, he speaks thus. Aho, liberation and residence in Vaikuntha, the eligibility to engage in Navada Bhakti are also exceedingly worthy and rare benedictions. Why not accept them as well? Okay, you don't want do Vandana. Why not take liberation? Come to Vaikuntha. Be there. Or any other benediction that you can get from doing Navada Bhakti, why not accept these different benedictions? In reply, Satyavrat Muni says, Kim Anyay? Of what use to me are these boons? In other words, Satyavrat Muni says, although these attainments are eagerly sought after by others, they are of no use to me. In other words, there are so many things that mean, like also the sadhak, the devotee. Guru might try to test the devotee, or give him so many facilities, so many things. But if someone is desiring one thing, desiring the devotion that is in the heart of the Vaishnava, then he really never wants to accept anything. He always wants to remain under the guidance of that Vaishnava. Vaishnava may test so many ways. Do this, do that, go here, go there. But in reality, he's seeing where is that person's desire. What do they want? Do they want bhakti or not? So Krishna is testing this Satyavrat Rishi. Oh, you want liberation? Come to Vaikuntha. This, that. But he's saying, none of these things are, I desire none of these things. Shri Krishna is the essence of all bliss. If one attains him, then everything has been attained. Like the Vaishnava, so many times devotees will come and say, oh, go to America, don't stay here, go. And then finally when it's time to go, they say, hey, why are you going? I'm only testing you. I have personal experience like this. When I first came to Kartik, then I was staying in Durvasa Rishi there was that time when school had started, so many of us were staying there in Durvasa. Prabhupada was in Mathura that time. So then after winter and everything, then I stayed back. I was taking care of the Durvasa temple. Then I would go every day to Mathura, walk from Durvasa to Mathura, and take darshan of Prabhupada. Then he would feed me this and that. And after some time, then I left Durvasa, I started staying there in Mathura. Then after I started staying, then Prabhupada would every day say, hey, why are you here? Go back to Durvasa. Go back. Like, not one time, like every day he would tell me, like, so many times. Then finally I thought, oh, maybe he's serious. Because I thought he's joking. I thought, oh, maybe he's serious. Then I thought, okay, I'll go to Rasa, I'll maintain, take care of the temple there, this, that. And I'll learn Vedanta, this, that, so many things. Then I packed all my stuff and I was about to leave after my pranam to Prabhupada. They said, hey, where are you going? He told me to go to Rasa. I said, no. He said, like, Shravan Prabhu, for instance, I'm always telling every day, go to America, go to America. But does he leave me? He never leaves me. And then I took my stuff and went back into my room. So, the Vaishnavas, they may test in this way. What is your desire actually? You want something else? Or you want big temple, you want facility, this, that. They may give you all these things, but then they won't give you their real wealth, their real treasure. That is their association, the devotion that is in their heart. That they will not give so easy. But at the same time, Guru Agya Abhicharaniya. Guru's order should not be speculated upon. Whatever Guru orders, we should follow that explicitly. And therefore, we should, and the only way you can understand the heart of Vaishnava is by serving. Therefore, you should not speculate on the order of Guru. Rather try to follow. Rather if you think, oh, Guru is testing me always, this, that, then you also not make any advancement. Try to follow him. Follow his order. That will bring auspiciousness. Don't second guess. So sometimes obviously no, they're joking. They're smiling, laughing at you and they tell you something. Or they say something very absurd. Or go Radha Kund, go to bhajan there. Then you will understand. What do you do alone there in Radha Kund? What association you will get there? Of course he is making joke with you, but generally Guru Agya Vicharani, we should not speculate on the order. Try to follow what Guru Vaishnava said. All your auspiciousness resides in following the order. Kaviraj Goswami, he mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita that the fastest way or all success in bhakti resides on one principle, that is following the order of the spiritual master. If you follow the order of the spiritual master, all success must come. Therefore, Guru Mukha Padma Bhaktya Chittate Kori Aikya. Ar na koriha manayach. I have no other desire but to follow the orders of Sri Guru. Follow his words. In this context, when Sri Satyavat Muni replied that he had no use for any other benediction, he means, I will only experience the greatest bliss of your Bal Gopal form, the crown jewel of all beauty. The crown jewel of all beauty remains forever manifest in my heart and not otherwise. In Sri Brihad Bhagavatamrita Uttarakhanda, we find the statements of Sri Pipalayana Rishi. Therein, he extensively discusses the glories of beholding Sri Bhagavan within the heart, Antar Darshan. In the previous verses, the sage has been singing the glories of stuti of his Lord. Yet this stanza is apparently a prayer, prarthana. However, even this prayer has culminated in glorifying Sri Bhagavan. The sage's prayer for inner vision of Bhagavan shows that such vision is the highest goal. This should also be understood by considering the next verse. Further footnote, he said that in verse 6, however, Sanatana Goswami cites further examples from Brihad Bhagavatamrita to prove that superiority of darshan within the mind only applies to Jnani Bhaktas. In relation to Shuddha Bhaktas or Premi Bhaktas, the conclusion is that darshan of Bhagavan with one's spiritually perfected senses is superior to darshan within the mind. So the Shanta Bhaktas, the Jnani Bhaktas, this is their desire. Their desire is to always remember the Lord and have darshan within their heart. Because they have no mamata, they don't desire direct service. Therefore they don't value direct spurti or darshan of Bhagavan. Therefore they don't desire it. They're happy just to remember the Lord all the time, like Prahlad Maharaj. He's always remembering the Lord. He never faced. Hiranyakashipu was throwing off a cliff, tormenting this and that. He's always just remembering. And this is how they serve. Santa Bhaktas, they serve by offering prayers and remembering the Lord. But for Premi Bhakta or Shuddha Bhakta, someone like Hanuman, without Ram Seva, they cannot remain idle. When Sita, Lakshmana, and Bharat Satrugna, they had a meeting. They said that this Hanuman, he's taking all the services. He's not giving us a chance to do anything. Why? Hanuman would be doing everything so fast. He's not giving us any chance. Okay, now we'll divide the services and we'll give him something. So then they told him, you go outside, don't stay in the temple here, you'll be outside there, and you just, whenever Ram yawns, you make sound. In Vedic culture, if you yawn, it's possible that any spirits may enter your mouth. If you make a sound, it wards off any evil spirits. There's so many things like that in Vedic culture actually. He said that even in the summertime, with an uncovered chest, you should not sleep on the roof actually. Sometimes in the wind, subtle beings, they travel in the wind and they see you like that and they come down and they attack your body while you're sleeping. They find that there's so many things in Vedic culture like that. Indra, how he is able to kill the deities in the womb. There was a child in Diti's womb. And he was waiting for a chance. And one day Diti, she passed water but she didn't wash her feet. Or I think, oh, she ate something, she didn't rinse her mouth. Then Indra was able to enter a womb and cut the baby into 49 pieces. So in the West, all these things, they only talk about external things, or hygiene, bacteria. Wash your hands with soap, COVID, put mask on. They only have these things, these very gross things they understand. But the subtle sciences in Vedic culture, they have no idea about. So many things, which direction to sleep is beneficial, which direction to pray. So many things are there. How drinking hot milk develops the brain, glories of cow dung, and so many things. All these subtle things. How fragrance affects flowers, chandan, all these things they don't understand. So, because they're already based on external vision. Anyhow, we'll continue with this Dhammarasa Samlena. We'll have time for the Vila Pushmaji. Verse 4. So everyone just repeat after me. Prabhu Api Yadunandana Yaesha Priya Yadunandana Unnata Prabhava Swayam Atula Kripa Amrita Abhishekam Mama Kritavangs Tam Aham Gurum Prapadya. Let me surrender to my spiritual master Yadunandana Acharya. Being a powerful and dear devotee of the Supreme Lord, he sprinkled the nectar of his mercy upon me. Srila Gurudev's commentary. As previously mentioned, the first three shlokas of Vilap Kushamanjali were of Siddha Sarup. In his fourth shloka, Raghunath Das Goswami has come to external consciousness and offers a prayer to his Diksha Guru, Srila Yadunandana Acharya. We should know that his two bodies are not like ours. In one he is a Parishad associate of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and in the other he is an associate of Srimati Radhika and Krishna Chandra conjugal. He has two Abhes, eternal egos or identities. As Raghunath Das Goswami, he considers himself the servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and as Rati Manjari, he considers himself the maidservant of Srimati Radhika. Both these identities are eternal Siddha Dehas and correct to the extreme. Also, by this Mangala Charana, we can understand the glories of the Bhagavad Parampara. Yadunandana Acharya gave Diksha to Raghunath Das Goswami. But still he is offering pranam first to his Shiksha Guru, that is Rupa Manjari, in his spiritual form. Because of his relationship, everything is there. So, that is his Siddha Swarup. But that Raghunath Das Goswami, because he is in his internal consciousness, therefore he's not aware of anything else. But as soon as he comes out, then the first thing he does, he offers his pranam to his Diksha Guru. That in other words, naturally his heart is always there in Braj, and he cannot help it. And therefore his mind, his consciousness, everything is there. But as soon as that vision, that Leela breaks, then he realizes, then he begins to offer his pranam to his Diksha Guru. This is the rule. First you should offer pranam to your Diksha Guru. Generally, first you offer Diksha Guru, then you offer to the other Guru. But Raghunath Das Goswami, he is so absorbed in this Braj Leela that he is not even aware of himself. Complete Antardasha. Therefore, he is offering pranams to Rupa Manjari, who is his Guru Rupa Sati. Because in Sadak Leela, Rupa Goswami is his Shiksha Guru, Sanatana Goswami is Shiksha Guru. They are Rupanugas. Therefore, in the spiritual world, as Rati Manjari, Rupa Manjari is his Guru. Under her guidance, she is serving Radha and Krishna. Raghunath Das Goswami received so much love directly from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His identity as Raghunath Das is not less than his identity as Rati Manjari. Our present identities, however, are temporary and false, in contrast to his fully spiritual aveshas. So we do not think, Raghunath Das Goswami is in Sadak Deha, I am in Sadak Deha, therefore it is the same thing. No. Raghunath Das Goswami Sadak Deha is his eternal spiritual form. Because he is a Mahaprabhu Parishad, he is associated with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Therefore in Gaur Leela, that is his form. But these forms we currently have, these will have to be given up. When one develops prem, then one will achieve a body suitable for serving Mahaprabhu and Radha and Krishna. But the forms of Guru Varga, these are eternal forms. They should not be considered to be temporary, they are eternal. In millions upon millions of births, there is no guarantee that we will have the excellent Abhiman, self-conceptions he possesses. In other words, where is Das Goswami, where are we? Therefore, we can only aspire and pray that a drop of his moods and mercy may enter our heart. In the previous verses, Raghunath Das Goswami was in Krishna Leela as an associate there. Now he is absorbed in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Leela and how he achieved his blessings. The persons who helped him reach the lotus feet of Mahaprabhu are of great importance to him, and he is very indebted to them. The first person to give him help was Yadunandana Acharya, whose help he was able to go to Mahaprabhu in Puri and receive his love. Therefore, although he is speaking in his external consciousness, this prayer is not of less importance. Another Yadunandana Acharya gave him Diksha, gave him so much guidance. Yadunandana Acharya is who is a disciple of Advaita Acharya. He is also not any ordinary personality. Therefore, by his mercy, Raghunath Das was also able to leave home. Yadunandanacharya knows everything. Then in the middle of the night, he came to collect him. Come with me. There's one pujari, I need you to convince him to come and take back his services. You can see even those times so much management problem there, so much headache. Put gave seva to pujari, now pujari depressed or this, that. Somebody he's left his seva, he's not doing his seva now. Yadunandanacharya said, oh, come with me. Convince him to take back his services. Then taking him in the middle, this is like middle of the night. What's convincing you to do with someone in the middle of the night, right? And then he's walking, and then halfway he said, actually, no need, I'll take care of it. In other words, what is Yadunandanacharya is setting him up for him to escape. Whether he's doing knowingly or unknowingly, doesn't matter, but he's inspired by Krishna to act in such a way. Then Mahaprabhu, then Raghunath Das was able to escape from there. So it was by his help he was able to go to Mahaprabhu in Puri. This shloka is of great importance to us also, for by studying it we can understand how to behave with and serve our Diksha Gurus and Shiksha Gurus who are helping us in Vaidhi Bhakti also. Those of us who are without much past samskar will have to progress through Vaidhi Bhakti. Without Vaidhi Bhakti we cannot have Raganuga Bhakti. We will have to approach a Guru and hear all these truths. Who is Krishna? Who is Radhika? Who is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Who is Giridhari Pandit? What is Bandhav Dham? What is Navadip Dham? These topics can only be heard from our Guru there. First, we should understand the word meanings for this shloka. Prabhur api yadunandana ya esha priya yadunandana unnata prabhavaha. Yadunandan refers to Nandanandan Krishna. Yadu can have two meanings. One Yadav is Nanda Baba and the other is Vasudeva. Devamida Muni of the Yadu dynasty had two sons, that is Parjanya and Sudasen. Sudasen was born from the Kshatriya wife and Parjanya from his Gopa wife. In other words, Devamida Muni had a Kshatriya wife and a Gopa wife. From the Kshatriya wife, Sudasen was born, and from the Gopa wife, his Parjanya Rishi was born. And Parjanya Rishi is the father of Nanda Baba, is the father of Krishna. Vasudeva took birth from Sursen and Nanda from Parjanya. So Vasudeva Maharaj is Sursen's son, Nanda Baba is son of Parjanya Rishi. Therefore Vasudeva Maharaj and Nanda Baba, they are cousins. In this way, both Vasudeva and Nanda Baba are members of the Yadu dynasty. Therefore, they are both Yadavas in that way. Here, so Krishna is also a Yadava. But it doesn't mean, Yadava doesn't mean that he has to be in Dwaraka to be a Yadava. He's also a Yadava while being in Braj. So we can understand it in that way. Therefore, the Brajvasis, they will always consider these names like this. Therefore, even Devaki Sutta, Devaki is also another name for Yashoda actually, been described. And all the different names of different goddesses like Lakshmi and all these names, these are also Radhika's names. So those Guru Varga, like Mahaprabhu, his mood is so high, he's always, even in Chatak, in Puri, he's seeing Chatak Parvakas Govardhan, he's seeing the sea as Yamuna, seeing the coconut trees there on the bank of the ocean as 12 forests of Vrindavan. It's always giving Udipat for Vrindavan. So our Guru Varga like that, they're always absorbed in Braj, in this Braj mood. Therefore all these things they give Udipat for what? For Braj Bhava only. They never take these things to mean Dwaraka Leela or this and that. They always try to stimulate their mood, stimulate that love, and they're always absorbed in that love. So both meanings are correct. So here, Yadunanda does not refer to Vasudeva's son, but to Nanda's son. Because our Aradhya Dev is Nanda. We take Yadu to mean Nanda Baba. Our Goswamis like Sanatana Goswami and Sri Jiv Goswami, and especially Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, have clarified this point in their commentaries on Srimad Bhagavatam. Whenever we find the name Devaki Putra, it refers to Yashodananda. Devaki is one of the names of Yashoda. This is the mood we try to always stimulate and nourish our mood. Remain one-pointed to achieving this Braj Bhav. If you don't remain one-pointed, then what will happen? Then you may develop desire for Dwaraka, Lila, this, that. So many things. How much Anya Bilash will come in? You will not be one-pointed. Therefore, we always try to desire and nourish this mood, Braj Bhav. Seeing everything in relation to Braj Lila, seeing everything in relation to Gaur Lila. Apart from Gauranga Mahaprabhu, Radha Krishna, we don't know anybody. If anything is, therefore I said that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu Matamidam Tatrajana Napara. Any conclusion that is follows in the line of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, we accept that. Otherwise we have no interest to hear those conclusions. We have no desire. We hear Bhagavatam as Mahaprabhu explained it. And we don't hear it in any other way. Prabhu Api. Prabhu is Nandanandan or Yadunandan. Api means there are two kinds of Prabhu. One is Vishaya Prabhu, Krishna, and the other is Ashray Prabhu, Gurudev. Yadunandan or Nandanandan Krishna is one Prabhu. And the other Prabhu is Krishna Priya. That Yadunandan who is very dear to Krishna. Because all his activities are to please and serve Krishna. Ashray Yadunandan is very dear to Vishaya Yadunandan. So the word Yadunandan in this verse is referring to not only Krishna but also to Yadunandan Acharya. Because he is the dear servant of Krishna, Yadunandan. It's like Prabhupada accepted the title Prabhupada. Why? Because it always reminded him of his Prabhupada. I am residing at the part of my Prabhu, at his lotus feet. Therefore, when his disciples called him Prabhupada, it only reminded him of his own Guru, his own position of being eternal servant of Saraswati Thakur Prabhupada. Unnata Prabhava, all of his activities, both internal and external, are so elevated that people in general cannot understand them. Chaitanya Bhagavat Madhyakanda states, Vaishnava Chinita Pare Kahara Shakati. Also Vaishnava Chinita Nahi Devara Shakati. Even the demigods have no power to fathom the activities of a Vaishnava. Even in the same way that Krishna appears not to be God when he lies, steals or eats clay, Vaishnavas may also appear to be ordinary conditioned souls. The Vaishnava's activities are sometimes very, very hard to understand. Yadunandan Acharya seemed to be an ordinary householder, not a Krishna Bhakta. But actually he came to this world only to manifest the glories of Raghunath Das Goswami. From the time Raghunath Das was a simple child, or simply a child, Yadunandan Acharya had shown him so much love. Although he was Guru, he sometimes took him upon his lap and encouraged him to chant. He would tell Raghunatha, say Krishna, say Hare Krishna, or say Radha Krishna. As he played lovingly with Raghunath Das, he also taught him every kind of Vaishnava Siddhanta, as if in play. Therefore the word Unnata Prabhavaha are used. Yadunandan Acharya was friends with Haridas Thakur. When Haridas Thakur visited the house of Raghunath Das, he surely met with Yadunandan Acharya. When Gopal Chakravarti insulted Haridas Thakur in the assembly at Raghunath Das' father's house, Yadunandan Acharya took the side of Haridas Thakur and warned Raghunath's father and uncle. Great misery will befall you because you are doing nothing about this incident. The Majumdar brothers Hiranya and Govardhan then told the Chakravarti, get out of our palace and never come here again. After this, by contracting leprosy, that offender lost his nose, fingers and toes and suffered so much. So Yadunandan Acharya is not ordinary. Therefore, regardless of who your Guru is, even your Vatna Pradashak Guru, that person who brings you to the path of Bhakti, shows you the path. And there's someone who brings you into Sadhusanga. Guru said you should never criticize any form of. If you criticize your Gurus in any form, then what will happen? You will lose everything. Always be humble and respect. Even though you may not associate, but always be respectful, never criticize. So we'll finish here and we'll continue tomorrow. Gaur Pramananda Hare Hare Liba Jai Shri Guru Pada Padma Ki Jai Guru Parampara Ki Jai Sachinanda Gaur Hare Ki Jai Saparshada Gaur Hare Ki Jai वृंदावन धाम की जय, कार्तिक व्रत नियम सेवा की जय, कार्तिक व्रत पालन करी भक्ति बिंद की जय, हरि नाम संकीर्तन की जय, नंद गति वैष्णव बिंद की जय, निताय गौर प्रेमानंद, हरि हरि बोल।